go outside and touch grass. This video is a comedic, serious reminder for y'all, because although I'm being goofy about it, it is so important to come outside. And I know I have spoken about it before, and I probably will continue to talk about it until I'm blue in the face and as gray-haired as possible. Something that happened that I feel is a result of the pandemic is people became a lot more anxious, which was because a lot of us became a lot more isolated. And what I've noticed now that we're not isolated is a lot of people really don't understand how to have social interaction anymore, or they have a lot of fear and anxiety around interacting with other people, because maybe it's because a lot of us spent so much time apart from others that we didn't even remember, that we don't even remember how it is that people respond to us, to different things. So I wanted to invite you, as seems to be a theme of late, to come outside and make sure that you're, sorry by the way if you're hearing any of the noise. Wow, I caught my notes, that was ninja. Anyway, the weather is actually chef's kiss perfect today. So at any rate, that's exactly the point. Something that we've lost, and I don't think I ever talked about this. I'm not going to go into the whole story now. I may have mentioned in another vlog that there was a girl, I saw this story somewhere. There was a girl who had a near-death experience. And in this near-death experience, she met Jesus. And essentially, and I'm paraphrasing all of this, however, essentially what Jesus said to her, or sent her back with the message to awaken humanity with, was, look, y'all are so sucked into your phones that you're not even connecting to me anymore. He essentially told her that people don't even connect with the divine anymore, even if they're going to church, because they're not taking any time out in nature. They're not taking any time to themselves to be quiet and still and peaceful. And quite honestly, and this is my own now addition here, however, I know, and probably you will know as well, that nature is one of, if not the single best way to connect to the divine, to anything that is perhaps non-physical, non-visible, right, to the naked eye. As someone who has come from a place where at one point in my life I didn't believe in anything at all. I mean, really, I was like very kind of agnostic about my spirituality, and have now reached a place where, look, I don't know what I believe. However, I do believe there's something governing the world, that there is a benevolent guiding force that organizes all of this way better. And if we would, the funny part to me is that if we would just settle down and stop jumping around like little jumping beans and trying to control our lives every which way, that the divine would be able to flow through and just guide us to where we need to be. So many of us, and I will be the first one to hold up my hands and say that I have absolutely done this. We're so busy trying to, like, sorry for the graphics, just absolutely stranglehold control our lives though, because we're like, no, I know better. And again, the comedy of that is we don't know better. Half the time we genuinely don't even know what we want or what's good for us. We have an idea of what sounds like a nice experience, but how to get there, we don't know. So I guess my other piece of advice, if you wish to take either of these, is one, go outside and make a point at least weekly, if not every single day. And obviously you probably know I'm an advocate of daily. However, at least once a week, make a point to take a day off, to take an hour out in nature, to just be you and nature, because it's important to connect. It's a whole other aspect of life that honestly no one can teach you. You get to just experience it from being outside, having experiences. Living our life is essentially the way that we learn. So also to that end, when you make a mistake, so-called, which there really is no such thing, when that happens, understand that it was just a teaching point, or, and I've said this before too, or a redirection for you to go a different way in the river. Because dang it, if we are not some stubborn humans and we're like, I'm going that way, divine, you got it? And the divine is like Homer Simpsoning us over there. So if you know anyone who this message would help, please do share it with them. If it would help you, please do onboard these things. Subscribe, as it really helps me to get these beautiful messages out there to the wonderful beings that need to hear them. And last but not least, if you, my gorgeous spirit soul, need any support or coaching, don't hesitate to reach out at this email address, where it would be my genuine pleasure to serve you in whatever way I can help you. So have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night whenever you're seeing this, and I will see you, gorgeous cats, in the next one. Namaste, and much love. Stay healthy. Bye. Ooh, I don't want to say ruling, but now I'll put something on it so it doesn't blow away. Again, it's very windy out here, but I'm loving it. It's really peaceful. And something that happened during, I think my theory anyway, oh, can't say, but like something that happened via the pandemic. No. Oh my God, I don't even know. Something that happened during the pandemic. I literally can't today. Wait, that looks super weird. Oh no, that's even weirder. Okay. It makes me look so weird. So prepare yourselves for that. At any rate,